Okay, so today we're going to go ahead and look at an excellent resource. It's great for creating tests, publishing them, printing them. Excellent to use as a teacher. So up here we're going to go to www.easytestmaker.com, and that will bring you to this home page. So from here, if you scroll down, it will tell you a little bit about the features, how you can format, versions to help reduce cheating, different things like that, how you can grade them online. You go down a little bit more, it will tell you the different pricing plans. There's a free, a plus, and a premium package. So it's really up to you whatever version you want to use. Obviously with these two packages, they offer more features. So we're going to go ahead and go up here. If you've never been here before, you can click that sign up now link. It will have you enter your first name, last name, email, and then create a username and password. Additionally, you need to put whatever organization or school you're associated with. So since I already have one, I'm going to go up here and log in. So once we log in, it will bring us here to all of the tests you've created. In the free version, you can have 25 tests here. So your max. So if you want to look at one of these tests or edit, you can select on it, and it will bring up this preview of the test we've created and allow you to edit it. But I want to go ahead and go home. So we'll click up here and create a new test. So let's just call that miscellaneous. Let's call it a get to know you. And like I said, put anything there and click this create test button. So here it gives you a blank test and just a little overview of how to manage. So you use these green pluses to add headings or questions. There's a little pencil down here where you can edit your questions, an X where you can delete, and then these two arrows allow you to rearrange the order of your questions. Let's go ahead and add section headings. I usually like to start with a name, and then we go over and date. So when you print these off, that's how it will appear on the test, name, date. So let's start off with a multiple choice question. So first, in this text box up here, you type in whatever your question is. So what is your favorite color? And then you come down here and you could say green, blue, yellow, red. And you can have the option to display in one or two columns, so however you want it to appear on the text. And then you select if there was a correct answer, you would go ahead and select that here and click save. So now your question appears with its options, and you can select on that and click edit if you want to change something, change the right answer, anything like that. So now say I wanted a section heading for that, just to describe these questions. So you click section heading, and you type in, multiple choice, and say they're 1 point each. And then we click save. Here, additionally, if you want to have your different sections on individual pages, you can click that button. That's what that will allow. So now we click save. And since we want it above the first question, we'll select on it and use the arrow to move it up. So now we have multiple choice, what's your favorite color? So let's go ahead and next we will add a true-false question. So we want to add another section heading and then just say identify whether the statement is true, false. And we'll click save. So there's our heading, and we're going to click true, false. So let's say Idaho State University is an excellent college. And then for your answer sheet, you're going to go ahead and select the correct answer. So version for you to print off for your students, and then it has an answer sheet so you can grade them online, or you can print out that answer sheet. It makes everything very easy to grade. So then we're going to go ahead and save that question. Now we have our multiple choice, question, true, false, and a question. So let's go ahead and add a matching question. We'll type in your section heading and say to blank, and then save the heading, and then here we'll go ahead and select on matching. So for here you're going to go ahead and type in your option. So let's say John Adams, and he was the second president. And then over here you're going to go James Monroe was the sixth president. And then William Henry Harrison, you were the ninth president. So on and so forth. So here you have your options and the correct answer. But what we'll do is randomize the order with this button, and that will rearrange it so that the option isn't straight across from the correct answer. Go ahead and select on that. So now we have it that they're mixed up, making it a little harder for the students to get them right. So now we have our matching and our matching question. So the next one we have is a fill in the blank. So let's go ahead and add a section heading. Fill in the blank, 2 points each. And click save. And then we'll go ahead and select on a fill in the blank question. So with the fill in the blanks, what you do is you type out whatever sentence you want, and then the words that you want, then you have to fill in, you place in brackets. So let's say Idaho State University is located in, and then I'm going to put brackets around Pocatello, Idaho, and is very cheap and fun. So go ahead, and if you want to include a word bank, you can go ahead and select that button and then click save. So here's your word bank. Obviously, as you add more questions, more words will be included in this bank to go with all of your questions. So the next thing we want to go ahead and do, I think the only kind left is a short answer. So let's go ahead and create short answer. And then a short answer question you just type out. So pick one aspect of ISU that you enjoy and explain why. So here you can go ahead and show how much space you want to leave for this particular question. So let's leave like 5 lines. And you can actually leave lines for them as well. So go ahead and click save. Now you have your short answer and little space for them to write on. So that covers all the different types of questions we can include. We know how to edit questions, delete questions, and rearrange the order. Now if we go up here to test options, you can rename it, you can change the font, the margins, page titles, all the different things like that to make it very customizable. So let's say I want it in Trebuchet, and then let's say I want it 14 instead. So we'll go ahead and save it like that. Here you can check spelling to make sure that's the same. So when this is all finished, everything looks good. You can print, download your test by selecting here and say just what versions you want to download or print. So then you have your original, and I want to print my answer sheet as well. And so we click generate, and it will generate them, and then you can select on these to open them. You can also click here to download. So once we're done with that, or we can select over here on publish, and this is something that's available only to Plus and Premium. So if you're going to go ahead and subscribe, this allows you to make copies of your tests. You can create them without retyping questions, spell check, all of those additional features. So now that we're done with this and we've saved it, we're going to go ahead and click back home. And there's your Get to Know You tests, all your different ones. You can select on them, save them, print them, anything you need to do. So that is it for the Easy Test Maker. Hopefully it was useful and you enjoy using it as a teacher.